Good evening. Good morning. Just snacking and driving. Hello again. Well, I stopped doing DoorDash. I'm doing a medication right now. You know, this is where this company is stupid. There were two pharmacies on the way I was driving, and they both are going to the same facility. Do you think they would give me both of them? No. Their system is so stupid. It's going to be interesting to see when I'm done if that other delivery is still sitting there. It's because it's a computer, and it has no common sense at all. No common sense. I mean, you know how to get a hold of that CEO. Tell him you've got somebody who wants to pick a phone with him. They don't want anybody to get like too much work. That's honestly one of their mantras, I think. I mean, the driver knows what he wants to do, where he's going to make the money. You know, geez. Oil control valve on what? Oil control valve? On your boiler, on your car? Oil control valve. What is an oil control valve? I've never heard that term. Quite honestly. You got a code showing or something? Intake camshaft position timing. Ooh. Yeah, there's special lubricators for camshafts on cars with overhead cams, especially multiple cams. What kind of car is it? I've only seen the inside. Hyundai Santa Fe. I mean, I would just try Googling. I mean, I think it's going to be expensive. I don't know. I mean, you can Google that and get answers. I wonder how much work it is. I'd have to look it up. No idea. You better get that checked soon because oil issue will kill an engine. You'll kill something. Have you Googled it to see what it comes up? Hey, Stefan. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Yeah, but I mean, have you Googled that part and how much labor is involved in the part, in the manuals, in the repair manuals? Guten. Part was $40. Well, maybe it's not that expensive. How much labor though? I mean, you got to look that up. Look up the labor. Then you'll have an idea what if you're going to get ripped off or not. Maybe it's an easy fix. I mean, cheap part. Yeah, I mean, how much labor is it to get to the part? How much do they got to take apart? Guten Morgen. Where am I at? A little farther. Did you like how I said that? I've got good pronunciation. I'm very good at pronunciation, phonetics. I blow some people away when I say their name sometimes, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm just very good at picking that up." Swiss German, not German. Swiss German. All right, we're almost there. I know that. Are there some people that cannot do German that are Swiss or have issues with certain words or phrases? I just thought of that. All right, come on, app. Headlights off so I don't shine in the windows of the old people's rooms. Oh, really? Okay. All right. Mask on. Mask on. Bag. All right. Right. I'll reach into the cart and I'll hand the nurse a bag of Doritos instead of the medications. Wouldn't you know it? That other delivery is still there, Mary. Wouldn't you know it? Just unbelievable. Their system is so stupid. I might go get it now that I'm kind of closer. It's just ridiculous. Just redonkulous. Just redonkulous. Where's I gotta plug you in? Where am I at? Okay. Manual of 292 sites for our colleagues from Salt Lake. Technical English is difficult. His labor is 80 to 160. Part is 100 to 2. Well, yeah, the part is going to be you're going to see prices from $40 to $200 because Google's giving like marked up prices. You know, I mean, your mechanic, if a mechanic's going to parts are the cheapest, for example, there's there's different levels of part quality out there depending on what manufacturer, um, you know, um, it depends on your mechanic. Hi, Mary. Mary from Pittsburgh. It's a manual of the whole train motor truck. Oh wow, yes. That's that's an involved piece. Yes. Yeah, it's not horrible sounding, Mary. Yeah, I mean, if you had the time, if you know the mechanic and you trust where you're taking it, well, just probably get it fixed. Because anything involving oil is uh, is always a very important feature in a vehicle. Better to own a Tesla. None of those things matter anymore. I'm trying to decide if I should go after this delivery or not. Oh, well. Well, I already did one, Kathy, to the same nursing home, but they wouldn't give me two at the same time because their app is just stupid. I've tried talking to them. Their damn computer is doing all the deciding. It's just ignorant. Bad programming. Bad programming. If I want to do it, I'm going to wait a little before I try to get the other delivery. The price might go up. I should have attempted to do this differently, and I didn't. I should have tried to get the farther delivery first, and then gone after this one over here where I just came from. I didn't think of that until just now. Oh well. There's a good long delivery out here. It might still be there. I might try to get them. Well, the drug deliveries are sometimes during the day. You know, at night. I'd have to look in your neighborhood and see if there's anything out there, Mary. Yeah, Mary. Mary number 1, Mary number 2. You're whatever I call you. Oh, come on. This phone is so bad. It's either the phone or the internet on this company. I don't know. It's probably both. Can't even get anything to start. Yes, Mary Pittsburgh, because you're on Twitter or Periscope. You're not going to see everything. If you want to see all the comments, you're going to have to come to Haps. You're missing out. No, that's all you're going to see. Same thing if you're on YouTube or Twitch. You're only going to see any comments from that platform. You're not going to see the comments the other way. What was I doing? I got to restart this phone again. These devices are so stupid. You're on Twitter? Yeah. Yeah, you got to be on Haps to see everything. Any of the other platforms, you're only going to see the comments on that platform. Let's restart this. Thank you, Kathy. Yep, yeah. Till tomorrow, it'll rain again. We're going to have a rain for another bunch of days on and off before it gets really out of this. Not till the 13th or 14th of May is it going to really clear up. So what are you doing? Making markup notes for certain things? Familiarizing yourself with an English document? Are you having to look up a lot of English words? I could read it for you. I'm very good at that. I used to mark up contracts all the time. I gotcha. Yep. Is this a document you'll be giving to the as part of the contract, or you'll be giving to the customer, or is this a yeah, whatever? Could be a couple different things. Uh-oh. Manual for the customer. Gotcha. So you're double checking it, right, to make sure it's been put together properly. Yep. Yep. Shouldn't somebody who speaks English as their first language be doing that? Some guy's gonna pull this thing out in a year, and he's gonna go, "What the heck is a flobber jobbing?" Not these. Where am I at? I'm in Cleveland. Look at all the liquor bottles in the parking lot here. Yeah, it could. Ooh, there's the Lido Lounge. see the video of that train crashing to the ground in Mexico City? Oh my God. Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty structural failure. Ugh. Yeah. Now let's see if I get this order now. Because it didn't give it to me as soon as I hung up on the other, from the other trip. You know, their app is so weird the way it wants to give stuff out. Oh yeah, you're going to have a lot of fun. Like I said, get yourself some sort of four-wheel drive vehicle. Because of the country you're in, if you want to go up some roads in the mountains, you need a four-wheel drive vehicle. You could even take a class out there on how to use it, you know. Definitely could find something like that. Not all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, like a Toyota 4Runner or a Jeep. Those would be my two suggestions. He's coming to Salt Lake to work. He's in Switzerland, you know. He's coming to Salt Lake to work at the plant there for like 9 months. He usually only gets to come over here for 3 weeks for vacation every year. Or 11 months. Yeah, just under a year. Doritos and Arizona iced tea, ginseng, green tea thing. Yep, I do. I'm just starting. Yeah, it's full of sugar. Yeah, I want to get back over to western Colorado, Durango. Love that area. 8 days. Are they going to give me this trip or not? See, this is where their app is too. Oh, it got accepted. Okay. See, there's something definitely wrong with this phone. I'll get the notification on that phone. It won't come up on this phone. This phone's system is just stupid. All right, let's go do this one. Then we maybe get the long one. Had sugar, yeah. Yeah, I mean, salad dressing you can skimp on. Where'd you get that from? I think I heard you say it, but tick off all 50 with Hawaii. That's not fair. Have you done Alaska already? They've only done all this for they've done all these states for fun. He's never come to work here before. He's done all this since 2012. He's done 47 states. It's not fair. They come here to Cleveland to see the Browns. We got a cop behind me of some sort. Did I do something wrong? I hope not. Got a cop behind me. One headlight, if it is a cop. I don't think I did anything wrong. It's got a light bar, I think. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Something going on at my friend's. No, I'm not getting pulled over. He turned, but there's something going on here at my friend's. There's ambulance and cops here. I'll find out tomorrow what it is. No idea. No idea. I'm not going to stop right now. I got somebody in the cop car. There's two sets of cop cars. There's an ambulance. Railroad tracks. I think there was a Lakewood cop behind me, but I'm not sure with the one headlight. But I was in Cleveland, so realistically, he can't pull me over. That video is from South Africa. I've shared it a couple times. I don't know if it was a Brinks truck. It's a small pickup truck, is what it was, but it is a cash hauling pickup truck. They get robbed like that in South Africa all the time. The driver was very cool. He'd been through that before. Because I shared about it and talked about it a couple times. Yep, if they didn't have bullet resistant glass, they'd be dead. That's right. Okay. Grab this device. I'll be right out. Oh yeah, the other guy's like, "It's my first day on the job. What is going on?" He was definitely a lot more. Yeah, He was definitely like the dude was like, just doing his job. It's like, call Rob and Josh. You know, you know, dude was the driver he's an old school dude. You can tell he's like a yeah he's like an ex mercenary. That dude knew what he was doing. Be right back. Yeah, I mentioned that to Peter earlier. He said they're working on it. There's photos out there of the truck afterwards, and one of the cars that was involved in the attack. All right, back we go to guess what? This medication is for the same patient that I just took from the other drugstore. It's just ridiculous how this stuff goes. Different pharmacies. He said there was a call in here for 5 prescriptions and they only had like 1 here, so they must have gone to another pharmacy to try to get the rest of it. It's all so weird. Well, there's the EMS truck and the cops from my friends. They're leaving. Is that a Lakewood cop there that just went by? I think so. Can't tell. Because now I'm in Lakewood on this side of the street, so you got to watch your P's and Q's. They love to pull people over, especially on this street.
On the 7th of May 1794, Kosciuszko issued a proclamation at his camp near the town of Połaniec that has gone down in history. The target audience of the manifesto were the Polish and Lithuanian peasants, that is, the majority of the population at that time. And what Kosciuszko proposed was unprecedented.
1. Declare to the common people that according to the law they remain under the protection of the national government. 2. That every peasant is personally free and that he is free to move where he wishes, provided he notifies the Commission for Order as to where he goes, and provided he has paid all due debts as well as national taxes. 3. That the common people have relief in their labour obligations, so that someone who works 5 or 6 days weekly will have 2 days relief, who works 3 or 4 days weekly will have 1 day relief a week, who works 2 will have 1 day.
Well, there are 11 more points in the proclamation, some aiming to give the peasants a better economic and social standing, others suggesting the best way to put this manifesto into practice. Camille, tell me, what effect did the proclamation have?
Firstly, the peasants, who formed a great number of inhabitants of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, became citizens according to this document. That was next important document which we could find in the history of the Poland at the time after the constitution of the 3rd May, which was proclaimed as the second such a document in the world and the first such a document, legal document in Europe. What's more important, that according to this document, analyzing the Połaniec Manifesto, we could...
I think they've got somebody in that rescue in the emergency vehicle, because the cop car is still behind it. So I think they're going to Metro, most likely. Are they getting on the highway? I don't know. I don't see them. Oh well. Whatever.
violence. I mean, because we're talking about Jewish soldiers too involved, a kind of people's army.
Yes, this is very true, and this is part of the great impact of Kosciuszko, not only during his own day, but this continued impact that he provides even to today. There's a tendency for, especially in America, as we sort of look back on our history of slavery, and you will hear some people saying, well, it was a different time. It was, people didn't really comprehend, how inappropriate slavery was. And the thing that I always love about Kosciuszko is that he disproves that theory. He, in fact, was manifesting the need for so many oppressed groups to be granted their freedom, if you will.
And just going back to Poland, Alex, he did seem to be building a coalition of the disenfranchised, didn't he, including Jewish soldiers?
Absolutely. Jews had been outcasts in all of the countries of Europe, and here they are in Poland, where they have sanctuary, and they're doing relatively well with the much worse anti-Semitism to come later. But at the time, the Jews were very close to Kosciuszko. He walked into the synagogue in Krakow and said, look, we're having a revolution for everyone, and I want you guys to be part of this. And when he stood in the town square in Krakow and mentioned all of the groups, the peasants, the burgher classes, the noblemen, he started with the Jews. And the Jews saw that he was for real. There was a man named Benek Yoselevich, who was a horse merchant and sold other things, and he started a cavalry, a wholly Jewish cavalry, to fight alongside of Kosciuszko. This was the first wholly Jewish military unit since biblical times. And Kosciuszko was proud that they were going to join his army. And Yoselevich was proud that Kosciuszko would have him. And he wrote a piece to the Jewish community saying, Kosciuszko is a messenger from God, and we should fight for him like lions and leopards.
Well, by the midsummer of 1794, Kosciuszko was in Warsaw, helping to defend it from the Prussians, who by then had also entered the fray on the Russian side. In October, he was wounded in battle, captured by the Russians, and sent to prison in St. Petersburg. But the following autumn, the Russian Empress Catherine died, and her successor, Paul I, let him go free. Alex, tell me, why did they do that?
Tsar Paul was different than his mother. He sort of got it that this abuse of peasants is wrong. So, he called Kosciuszko in and said, listen, I'm going to let you go. And Kosciuszko said, well, what about my thousands of men that you have in Siberia? And he said, no, they're going to stay in prison. Kosciuszko said, no, I can't go along with that. So the next day the Tsar came back and said, okay, I will let those men go. But you can never go back to Poland again.
Well, Kosciuszko went on to the United States to recuperate, and a year later was crossing the Atlantic again, and this time he was on his way to France. But before he left, he made a will regarding his American assets and entrusted its execution to his friend Thomas Jefferson, who would shortly become the third president of the United States. Alex, tell us what was in the will.
Well, it was a really beautiful document, and I'm just going to read the first couple of words that Kosciuszko wrote himself. I beg Mr. Jefferson that in case I should die without will or testament, he should buy out of my money so many enslaved Africans and free them. He left his money from the American Revolution to purchase and free enslaved Africans. But he goes on. He says there's enough money here to educate them, and there's enough money here so that you can give them 100 acres of land with instruments, cattle for tillage, and let them know how to farm them for themselves so that they can be as happy as possible in this new country of yours. I mean, a beautiful gesture.
The sad thing was, though, it wasn't executed the will, was it?
It wasn't, because it was considered so radical by the founding fathers and Jefferson's slave-owning neighbors that he was actually afraid to word it this way. So Jefferson sort of rewrote it for him a little bit to make it less controversial, and they filed that in the court. But years later, Jefferson had borrowed money from it and then paid it back. And after Kosciuszko died, the will was never carried out because there were all sorts of lawsuits for this money, and it went all the way to the Supreme Court, and by then the money had been embezzled by some Americans.
Well, Kosciuszko's move to France turned out to be a disappointment to him. The diplomatic engagements between the US and France that he was meant to take part in went ahead without him, and his hopes that Napoleon would help restore Poland to its former glory soon vanished too. He spent his last 2 decades living in France and in Switzerland, as the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth had ceased to exist in 1795, the remainder of its territory divided between Russia, Prussia and Austria. To the end of his life, Kosciuszko corresponded with his old friend Thomas Jefferson. There was great mutual respect and affection between them, as this extract from Jefferson's letter of 1813 shows.
Every sound American, every sincere votary of freedom, loves and honors you. God bless you under every circumstance, whether still reserved for the good of your native country, or destined to leave us in the fullness of time with the consciousness of successful efforts for the establishment of freedom in one country, and of all which man could have done for its success in another.
We're nearly out of time, but we still haven't answered one of the questions I mentioned at the start of the programme, which is, why is the highest mountain in Australia called Mount Kosciuszko? So, Camille, can you help us with this one?
Oh yes, so it was the mountain which was explored and discovered by the Polish scientist Paweł Strzelecki, another interesting Polish surname with Polish pronunciation. And he discovered this mountain during his geological research in the first half of the 19th century. And they called this mountain in tribute to Tadeusz Kościuszko as a fighter for the freedom, independence and equality in America, in Poland. One can also perceive some resemblance to the Kościuszko's Mount in Krakow, which was erected between 1820 and 1823 as another interpretation.
Thank you. And my thanks then to Betsy Blakesley, to Camille Ruszawa and Alex Stoloshinsky. And I will leave you with a snatch of a Polonaise that's attributed to Kosciuszko. The music experts are still debating whether it's really by him or not. But either way, it's been associated with his name since at least the 1790s. And let's face it, he certainly led his military poets a merry dance during his eventful life.
Like that piece of crap on Twitter the other day that I got involved in, saying that the Jews were combatants of all the European nations. It's like, what kind of nonsense is that? Just crazy talk, man. Like, the weird theories and hate out there for certain groups of people never ceases to astound me sometimes. Just weird. Where's the other phone at? They had a fire on East 13th at the high rise. I did not even look at that because I didn't think it was anything. Silly me. Oh, I just passed nursing home. Is that the Nazi dude? I've never talked to him. Yeah. I just would occasionally watch some of the weird crap he would play and babble about. Oh my God, yeah. Just a freaking Nazi lover, you know. Yep. Just a piece of rubbish. All right. Do that. All right. All right. I got to make a phone call because they don't have an intercom here. So you got to call. All right. Boy. All right. Back. Yeah, I should have gone after the Hudson delivery. Oh well, it's gone. I haven't had that delivery in a long time. Oh yeah, he's the guy. Is he the ass with the bookshelf? Sometimes in the background, I think. Yeah. He's on Twitter now. See, on Twitter you could. Yeah, I think so. Twitter, you could probably report him. Periscope was harder to report that some of the stuff he would put up. But now that it's on, if he's doing video on Twitter. Is he doing live stuff on Twitter now? Yeah, I don't care about him. Oh well, no other deliveries now. He has, yeah. Too bad the Hudson delivery wasn't still there. That was paying good money, but it is a farther drive. Somebody else got it. Oh well, I should have probably gone after it. Oh, there's a curb there. Oh, I should go to bed. I don't know. Just made a tiny bit of money. I did get my phone number corrected on DoorDash. Yeah, hour and 23 minutes on DoorDash, $19. That's pretty bad. That's probably about the worst I've ever done. Yeah, we'll see. I got too many other bills. I gotta get the car fixed first. That's, like I said, about $300 or $400 minimum. I got house bills. I'm always way behind on house bills. You know. But I gotta try to get the car fixed this week. Hour and 23 minutes, $19. pretty sad. It just ticks me off that Uber and DoorDash have cut the amount of money you could make way down. You know, some of the trips on Uber for food are $2.37. That's what they're paying. That's it. It's crazy. I mean, it's obscene that they're even doing that. Need to come out here to Houlihan's again. Try to get one of those good burgers. These two trips, I probably did both these trips in about an hour because I don't know what time I started. But, you know, I just did 1-2 real quick. It was $26. And no waiting, you know, just in and out. There's no more roadie, though. Roadie is very random. And they won't always give you the trip, you know. That's the thing. You know. So, but, you know, there's no more trips out there right now. So there's no more work. There was a long trip to Hudson for $33, but I didn't get it. You know. If I would have got it after this trip, that would be fine. But to go get it on in between the two choices, I don't know. It just is what it is. Let's see. Lawrence. Amarillo, Texas. Colorado Springs. Yeah, right now there's nothing showing in Colorado. I'll have to look at it in the daytime. I don't know if I've ever looked much at Colorado. I look at the coasts a lot. I look in the south a little bit at Atlanta. I haven't looked around the country that much like I used to just see if there were long trips out there, cross-country trips. They've quieted down a lot on that app. Probably because of COVID, it's slowed people moving around a lot. Oh, Jack's back. Thanks, Jack. Jack's back. Yep, I'm on a roll. Oh. crazy dream. I had a really bizarre dream last week about my car was like torn in half, and there was something about my tools, and the car was like cut in half and connected to some other kind of vehicle. It was a really weird ass dream. I don't get what it was about. Really? Okay. I should have tried to write down more about that dream right after. It was bizarre. I have some bizarre dreams, but that one was pretty out there. Yeah, it was really strange, you know. It was kind of, I don't know, it was bizarre. It was bizarre. Yeah, it's like the car was like, and then I'm like I remember saying out loud in the dream, like, why is the car like part of a pickup truck or something? It was very bizarre. It was just weird, really weird. You know, you wonder what your mind is trying to sort out, or, you know. Yeah, I don't know that I can say I've ever had dreams related to like specific food or medication. I know some people definitely say that. Well, now I don't have anything else to damn drink. Damn it. I drank that drink up already. I'm still thirsty. Oh, I do it all the time. Come on. That's the trouble. I eat before I go to bed, you know. That's such a bad habit. She was here. Why did I get off here? I don't know. I end up on automatic so many times going to certain exits. I wish I could do stuff like that. Oh well. Ow, my arms. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. I hate that. Alright. I'm gonna. Is that Dunkin' Donuts open? No, not yet. New Dunkin' Donuts. Woo! Oh, it's now open. Okay. it's nice when you can type to make money. I can't type to make money, so it helps. Oh.
Catholic paramilitary groups.
12 people were killed in 24 hours, giving Northern Ireland its worst day of violence this year.
At that particular time in the 70s, early 70s, NRA were bombing the area that I lived in, a very pro-British area. They were killing people, so one bomb that I remember was on a Saturday lunchtime, and the bomb exploded in a...
It was garbage.
It was quite horrific at the time to see building drops and people being put out.
Billy became involved with...
Oh, that's funny, Jack. That's funny.
Now in his 60s, he campaigns against violence, talking to young people about why they should avoid getting involved. He points to a moment in June of last year as an important turning point for unionists. It was the funeral of a former Catholic...
Garbage. That's funny, yeah. All right. I'm done, I think. I'm toast.
When there were tight restrictions on any gatherings, including funerals. Although the rules said people should
Monty Python and doing CAD. Yeah. Some people need something like that, yeah.
The funeral is a manifestation of people's hearts. Let's not think it was just noise.
3 people suspected of witchcraft were detained in Chechnya.
People who had to bury their mother or
Wow.
father or daddy's son or daughter, they obeyed by all of this, and then we have people in government who decide to go out and not abide by it.
Controversially, this march...
A lot of prominent people dying in. There you go, Jack. Another prominent person has died in India from COVID. A bunch of young journalists, we're talking like 40-year-old people, have died in India. It's pretty horrific over there. Toast. India is so bad. So one of the military plane spotters I follow, he shared a thing tonight about some division of the military here that sent over 4 planes with supplies to India. And I said, 4 planes. I said, why aren't we sending 14 planes to India? Or 40? I mean, that's not even a dent in that avalanche over there. They are so behind the curve over there. $4,000 more dead today, 412,000 more positive tests. What's going on in India should be like a Berlin airlift from any country on the planet that could send stuff there. Just sad. Oh, yeah. I mean, every crematorium's doing 30 and 50 burnings a day, and they can't even keep up. You know, they run out of lumber and wood to burn, and it's just, it's crazy. And it's a lot of young people. It ain't like old people. It's all ages. It's so bad over there. Yep. Big time. Big time. They had a guy on local radio here tonight I was listening to from the Cleveland Clinic. And every week they're pulling a few hundred samples from across the state and doing extensive testing on them to see what variants and stuff are in the field, And he says we're very lucky that so far the original vaccines, which were developed a year ago, are still working for the most part. He says early on we only thought it would be 50%, like the flu vaccine is only 50% good, the flu shot. He says this stuff has all been around 90%. It's been really good. It's handling the variations. He says, only time's going to tell what's going to happen, but the variants are, they're just going to keep growing and changing and yeah, you know. Oh, I hate this stupid app. Always has a badge sitting there. So this is something. Hello there, fluffy hamster. Yep, Jack. Yep. So Mary, DoorDash is hiring a Cleveland warehouse associate. DoorDash is hiring full and part-time warehouse associates for the Dash Mart located in Cleveland. We are looking for motivated individuals who delighted in serving customers, thrive in a fast-paced physical environment. Job tasks include what is a Dash Mart? If you are able to be on your feet and move heavy product, proficient in Google Sheets, and a motivated team player, then this opportunity might be interested for you. What is a Dash Mart? What is that going to be about? Visit our career page. I never saw this stuff. That's what they're calling this, a Dash Mart. I never and look for warehouse associate positions in the Dash Mart section, or visit DoorDash.com/careers. They sell merch, huh? No idea what Dash Mart is. No clue. I got a lot of job openings in San Francisco. They got a lot of job openings, man. Wow, look at all these job openings they got on their job board. Lots of job openings. All kinds of job openings. Gee, hundreds of jobs. I mean, how many jobs are here? Let's see, I'm curious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 38, 39, 40, 41, 41, 50. Now, there's a couple hundred jobs here, all over the country. They've got jobs. Actually, not only there, they got jobs in Melbourne, Australia, jobs in Mexico City, San Francisco, New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta, data scientists, analytics managers, let's see, all kinds of enterprise partnership deals, head of sales, senior manager, associate public affairs communications, director of global corporate partnerships. Does anybody work at DoorDash right now? Creative art director, associate creative art director, copywriter, brand designer, creative director experiences, senior copywriter. Dashmart has got a shitload of jobs. Launch trainers for Brampton, Calgary, Edmonton, Hamilton, Mississauga, Montreal, Ottawa, Quebec City, Surrey, Vancouver, Winnipeg. Shift supervisors all over the country. All kinds of cities all over the country. Warehouse associates all over the country. Operations associates, operations managers. This is all Dashmart. Regional managers. Design. They're looking for user interface designers. Hey, Alan. Look at all these. Design manager, consumer products, design systems designer, design technologist, Android, design technologist, iOS, internal tools manager. Wow, look at all these jobs. Hundreds and hundreds of jobs here, man. Software engineers. Leads. Look at all these software engineers. Does anybody work at DoorDash right now? I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of jobs here. They have so many jobs here, Jack. All over the world, they got jobs. Mostly San Francisco, New York. I mean, there are so many jobs here. Holy crap. I still haven't hit the bottom of this. You can't. I couldn't even count how many jobs are here. Hundreds and hundreds. Wow. What do these people do? What do these people do? They really need this many people for this company? Wow. Wow. Yeah, Corona. What is the Dash Mart going to be? The heck is that all about? Yeah. DoorDash Dash Mart. Dash Mart. Introducing DoorDash Dash Mart. Oh, come on. Introducing Dash Mart, a new type of convenience store. Oh, come on, don't do that. For years, people have used DoorDash platform to access their best in their communities. During these trying times, our platform has become a critical lifeline, hyper-focused on building new products that meet consumer demand, yada, yada. We've accelerated our efforts to bring household essentials to their doors. In April, we launched the convenience category on DoorDash, powered by partnerships with 7-Eleven, Walgreens, CVS, Wawa, and more. Now our convenience category includes more than 2,500 convenience shops across more than 1,100 cities. For our merchant partners, we announced Main Street Strong in May, our commitment to helping restaurants on the road to recovery. In support of both of these efforts, today we are announcing the launch of Dash Mart stores nationwide. Dash Mart is a new type of convenience store. Yeah, we have all kinds of coding camps here in the Cleveland area for young kids. New type of convenience store offering both household essentials and local restaurant favorites to our customers' doorsteps. On Dash Mart, you'll find thousands of convenience, grocery, and restaurant items from ice creams and chips to cough medicine and dog food to spice, rubs, and packaged desserts. They're really going to start to cut into all kinds of other stores, is what they're going to be doing by doing that. Dash Mart stores are owned, operated, and curated by DoorDash. Curated by DoorDash. Oh, there's a word. Curated by DoorDash. Dash Mart. Ice cream, candy, drinks, snacks, all kinds of stuff. So the Dash Marts are going to carry local products. Obi-Wan or gangster. Fuck with me. They're gonna carry a lot of local products in the local DoorDash Dash Marts. You think I'm a nice guy. You haven't seen me with a baseball bat. Interesting. Wow, this is a big thing, man. Wow. They're investing a shitload of money, obviously. Wow. What's still... Did they? what's that? What's this here? Where am I at here? Go there, go there. Oh. I get rid of all those things. Okay. You couldn't believe how many jobs are there. I mean, insane amount of jobs. Yeah, obviously, I mean, it's just insane amount of positions available. There's no deliveries out here right now. It's the dead zone time. Not until about 7 a.m. All right, I should go to bed for a few hours. Mother's Day is insane. Oh. For food delivery. Yeah. When is that? In a couple days? This weekend, right? Sunday? I think. Is that it? Really, Jack? Wow. Really? Couldn't find a florist that delivers in their area? I find that hard to believe. Wow. It's not like they live in the boonies. Yeah. Really? Oh, they're so busy. Okay. I should get out. I haven't been to the cemetery in forever. Not one of those people that goes and visits. I like visiting cemeteries, but I don't go visit friends or family graves like ever. I haven't been there in a very long time. I'm just going to bed, Juice. I'm just signing off. Tired. Just signing off. I'm gonna roll up the Dorito bag. Yeah. Thanks for coming back on, Jack. All right. Put those in my pocket before I forget them. All right. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to sign off. See you later, Stefan. Bye. Jack, Mary, Buck, whoever's here. All right. Ciao. Have a good day.